My name is Robert Christopher Wayne Weathers. I live at 3102 Center Hill Road, Akron, Mississippi, 38841. I'm still under attack by Scientology. They are driving parasites through my body. They have the technology to drive worms, remote control worms with teeth. They're using them as a weapon, a torture device. They are also removing extra dimensional biology, specifically brain tissue. They're doing this for several reasons. First, they're using it as transplants. They're trying to put my brain on someone else's head and allow the other person to use it, or pieces of my brain. Second, they're creating surrogates, which is another biology that you can drive that is not your own. They usually make these surrogates out of other people's body parts. Third, they're using it in this hive mind technology, so you can take a piece of someone else's or someone's extra dimensional brain tissue, take it to a remote location, and interface it to a machine. They all do this in sync, and they call it a hive mind. It allows them to communicate with each other and interact with each other in a digital landscape because of the entanglement property. So if you lose a piece of extra dimensional biology, no matter where you take it in the universe, you're still in it. And lastly, they're using my biology as a torture device. They're also using it to gain access to my third dimension. Because of this entanglement property, it's entangled because you can't remove energy from the particle. The particle will be destroyed. So space-time warps to ensure this doesn't happen. So as the piece of biology is removed from you and is transferred to a remote location, space-time in between you and the removed body part shrinks to zero. So I'm very sick. They won't stop assaulting me, removing biology. They do it non-stop, 24/7. They are addicted to it. They are psychotic and delusional. This technology that they're using, it has a narcotic-like effect on them. Plus, I suspect they are abusing substances. Yes, my cognitive function has declined. I can't think straight. They are here at my location right now. I just got assaulted several times, and they are premeditating their next assault, their next attack. I'm not high. I am high, but I never consented to it. I never consented to being hive mind. I never consented to sharing the mind space with someone else. I don't think it's high. I'm high with like several other individuals, but it's not normal procedure. I have extra technology and I'm missing more brain tissue than normal people are. Yes, I got my palate. The area below the nose, behind the mouth, there's this layer of skin. It's part of your dura mater, or it's connected to your dura mater, your meninges. It is very sensitive. I'm in pain. I'm dizzy. I'm weak. I'm sick. I'm dysfunctional. I don't function properly anymore. They're trying to literally give me brain transplants to cover up what they've done to me. They're trying to make it look like nothing's happened. It don't work. It works for them because uh, the neural tissue, or the nervous system tissue inside of the brain, such as neurons and nerves and nerve connections, they still carry an energy load. So they can stick someone else's brain tissue on top of yours, and your brain energy will be transferred into that brain piece. But you can't utilize it like a normal piece of brain tissue. You can't analyze it, and so we can see our own brain tissue in the form of looking at memories and internal thoughts. So you lose this ability with this brain transplant. You can no longer use it for thought processes. It's just carrying an energy load. So it looks good from their perspective, but it's not. They have left the areas of my brain intact that allow me to communicate and basic thinking and my memories. It has been damaged, but not to a great extent. Yes, you can lose brain tissue and still be coherent. You lose a lot of it, in fact. So they've got my frontal lobe, and then, so we have this mushroom-like structure in our brain. They call it the corpus callosum. I just call it inner brain tissue. They are trying to remove it, or they have removed a lot of it. He thinks it's okay. Get away from me! You're breaking the law! Get away from me! You cannot play God on an American! We have separation of church and state. Some of it just put his hands on me again. Get the fuck away from me! This is without consent. I have a hole to the side of my head in the upper dimensions. I have holes all over, so they can gain access to my brain. And they have removed biology. It's a big hole. It's about this big around. And in the extra dimensions. Yes, there are more than 3 dimensions. There are 11 in total. We have biology in these extra dimensions. We have extra dimensional biology. We utilize it to have an afterlife. Scientology is the practice of utilizing this extra dimensional biology before you die. They remove it from themselves, and they utilize technology and techniques to turn it into an upper dimensional vehicle. A biology in which they can drive through the upper dimensions, an alien, and it is remote controlled. So aliens are remote controlled organisms. Anyone on Earth can convert their extra dimensions into an alien form and drive it while you are among the living. This is what Scientology allows us to do. They have developed technology that allows us to access the extra dimensions while we are still alive. Scientologists are creating the aliens. And they expect everyone else to worship them. Give them free pass. Allow them to operate as if they are above the law.